Hey everyone, I'd like to explain what's going on with the SHRiMP project, but through a questioning form. What update am I on? Currently, I'm still on the forgiveness update, but the second phase. The ironic thing about the update phases is that I wanted to take a new approach to these bigger updates. I envisioned to take a major update and divide them into phases, so I'll be able to roll out updates at a considerable pace, then having to wait through a lot of time in between each major update I planned for. Where am I at with this update? The major thing that Phase 2 is meant to bring is a new entity, an overhauled level 10, and better story progression, as Porcelain Ghost will have dialogue lines too. I even made stuff for the next phase as well. I still need to program the new entity and finish the new dialogue for Train 44 he will have. It does take time for me to make an entity, as I have to plan like the mechanics and the reason for it to exist. I don't want every entity feeling the same, and I want to make sure each one provides something new on the table. When will it come out? I'm not sure, honestly. I've been working a lot lately. I work 2 jobs, and it's hard to keep up with doing project work when managing 2 jobs and a personal life on the side, along with project management on game development stuff and music stuff. The update does have a bigger delay now since I decided to start my next game project, which is Project Dawnpolar. So work on this update is very, very slow. Why start a new project? Yes, I know. This aspect doesn't make sense on the surface level, so I'll begin with this. I started my next major project since 4 years have passed, and I don't have another game out. It's a bit existential for me. I've been so caught up with working jobs and doing a bit of work on SHRiMP when I can. I never knew how fast time would pass. I have all these ideas and I feel like I'm running out of time. I know that sounds silly given I'm in my 20s still, but the time it takes to make just one game is up to a few years. And when I have over a handful of games I want to make, I get worried about not being able to have the time to develop them all the way when I'm working so much. Time is fragile, and I need to reassess myself on what to do. Another note, my PC is almost a decade old, so it's having crashes more frequently, and loading takes forever on the SHRiMP project. The new project I started, dubbed Dawnpolar, isn't graphically intensive as SHRiMP or most of my projects I want to make. Dawnpolar won't take as long comparing to these other projects I plan for. I've decided to start a project that won't be intense on my PC. And Project Dawnpolar takes the win on that. Is SHRiMP on a halt? Now that I think about it, I guess so. I'm so focused on this new project, but I do want to do something for SHRiMP's anniversary this year, and I do want to make some sort of patch update at some point. And I'll make sure that the update I do for the anniversary, I want to make sure it's a big one. Oh, and this Project Dawnpolar, it's very, very interesting.